Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a wounded ocean finder into livestock game and try to cheese out the flight into the ocean kind of shenanigans, or it doesn't really need that. Depends on the situation. So the idea is that Wounded has like very strong blight manipulation. It can push one blight from the left and eight and also has a blight gather in the track. So it can easily get blight into the ocean. Normally you need like two turns to get blight completely into the ocean because there's no coastal blight. So you kind of need to push blight here and then here, or gather blight on turn to spirit phase and then push into here. But we have a finder friend, so theoretically you can push the blight through a finder portal when finder circs stuff into the oceans. But it really depends on the situation, and sometimes you need to use the left and A to stop the build anyway. So it really depends. So yeah, let's start. We got board D, E, and C. So this is a good running land. This is a good running land. These are not. These are not. So it's probably best to draw either land one or land two. And I think board E is kind of oceans board. Probably just let ocean take over board E. And Finder definitely doesn't really want to start on board D. At least it doesn't want to start both presents on the same terrain type. It can, however, start board C, land three, and then board B, land one, so it can kind of have a good coverage across the board. And then Wounded can start on somewhere else. Yeah, let's try this. So Finder takes over board C, starting on land 3 and land on land 1 on board D. Wounded takes board D, getting a blade in here and here. Okay. Sure. Grabbing a destroyed bag, grabbing the Thieves token, putting it into here and probably into here. Depends on the situation. Like, I can't really drown stuff on turn one because there is no blight in the ocean, but well, actually, I can't even drown this even if I have a blight in the ocean on turn one slow because the the swallow only deals like an ordinary drown. Also, I think I'm gonna do Deep's token. I mean Deep's aspect of ocean, so it's gonna be like this. Okay, so yeah, everything is set up, locking them up, and we can go for the first explore. Mountains. How do I think about mountains starting? So it's gonna be like two LC threats, and I can't really organize together order to stop this one. I can stop this one though. I can gather the town to here, and there's nothing here, so there's not an LC threat on here. Also, Finder can solve land 3 like very easily. Also, it's an interesting case where Ocean can use Color Deep, stop this build. The next turn, probably Finder can use the Hound Don't Die. You just need range. Should probably let this land go. It's gonna be like let this land go marker. And I'd probably cancel this by some random pull. And so the question is, do I need to get Lightning to the Ocean on turn one? I probably could. Because Finder can just grow on land 5, right? Finder grows on land 5. I can push. Oh, no, no, no. Actually, it's not efficient. Or Finder grows on land 7, and if Sands is the follow up, exactly Sands follow up, we can do this kind of play, but it doesn't really make sense if we, to just rush light into the ocean on turn one. I don't need that on turn one. Hmm. Also, how I'm supposed to solve this land? So it'd be like 5, 6, 7, 7 damage. Not enough to LC, but I still want to try to solve this land. Hmm. Maybe I can just let Finder push stuff into the ocean. Could be the solution. I don't know. That depends on the situation. And it's actually very important for Finder to grow into a blight land. So it's actually gonna be land 7, right? Unless I want to let Finder lend a helping hand, so land 5, which I don't think I need to. Depends on the situation, depends on the draft. So I'm gonna just take some draft from Wounded Waters and then see what happens. I do G2, drafting a minor. And oh, elusive ambushes is exactly what we need because we kind of need a defense to solve this land. So we take a blight here. This land is going to deal, if I deal CP and then the other town is going to deal 4 damage. 4 damage is perfectly safe with elusive plays. I'm just going to this card. We do BOCP on turn 1. Grow ourselves. We can have some choices. We don't have to grow here because we already have a presence here for BOCP. Um, um, like I want to have access to the rest of the board. Probably that means I need to go land 4. And I think I probably go water, like Serene Renew this turn, because I want to have enough pushing ability to utilize Ocean and Finder portal shenanigans. So Renew is actually better than Roiling. And also we drafted a water card that is very good. It's a defense. And B, Serene is still kind of good, even if we have Ocean, which uses the push better. Yeah, Serene usually has less value with Ocean in the game because you can just push stuff into the ocean and just kill them instead of just downgrading them. Yeah, it depends on the situation. Might go rolling actually, depends. So we do BOCB on turn 1, and Ocean definitely does this sort of opening with Q2. Bottom, bottom. You call the deeps. Like I still need to solve this land pretty much. It's not gonna be easy though. You call the deeps, do Tidal Boon, which means I actually need to grow into here to take the Tidal Boon. But again, Wounded taking Tidal Boon is actually worse than Finder taking Tidal Boon is the issue. Oh, oh, if that was the case, I could just let Wounded defend land 5. Yeah, I think that is the idea. So land 5 is going to be defended by Wounded. I gather this town, and we gather the do stop the field, and there's only one town. I can just defend it with a Blight Gather. And then this land is going to be Tidal Boon, right? Yeah, this land is going to be Tidal Boon. So I need to find it to grow here to utilize this portal. So Finder probably grows into here on D5. Then we can start with the standard opening, and Ocean activates Ocean on other boards. So we do BOCD over, actually, yeah, we do BOCD over here, stopping a build. Ocean uses all the leaps, getting into here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's gonna be edge casing, but at least I mean, at least it's not as bad. Probably. I don't know. Also, Bondi needs to destroy presence. Finder has a left and to push. I definitely don't want to push them over here because it's like sort of a waste. Push the dude out, and then next turn, I mean, in the slow, I do Zerg, pushing the town out and pushing myself into the ocean. I still can't really push stuff. I mean, I can, right? Yeah, I actually can. Can push stuff into here, and then ocean's gonna spit it out somewhere else. But I still don't really have the ability to finish it all from ocean, because ocean only has one damage, and the durable town is like 2 health left out when they drown. Well, it's one less town kill, but I guess it is what it is. It's still fine, I guess. Right. So yeah, events. Rising interest could want to pass. Oh, it's actually the edge case of livestock because it's gonna be turn something like this into an LC threat. Good riddance, I guess. So build gather. Need to gather from here. I wish I could gather from here to stop the inland double town build, but whatever. Then gather like here. Then we gather into here, so that there's nothing to gather into here. We can take a blight and not an LC, at least not an non-edge KC LC. Nothing to gather. Explore into the sands. Okay, this is exactly what I was talking about. There's gonna be another LC threat. But at least this land is only shows up when after the town is gathered, so nothing really to complain about actually. Oh, I also don't have the water in turn one, so really I don't really have a way to push stuff into the ocean on turn one. So luckily we don't need it, so guess it's still fine. So this is where Finder uses Circ, push. I can use them to push stuff into here or here. Ocean also has a grasping tide, which could be relevant. Probably push it over here. And it's like damaged, like this. Oh wait, I can even kill the town with some random tech. Because Wounded has a slow 1 damage. I definitely don't want to push it over here because they're gonna kill the town and then let Finder pay like double responsibility, which is like almost impossible to pay. I can clean it up and by clean up I mean Ocean failed to drown and I can push on either here or here, anywhere close. But I think it's fine if I just empty Ocean's board first. We can push it. Yeah, let's push it over here. Then we still have a path's tide. Move to the same terrain. Um, but before that, we can do Tidal Boon on Wounded. I still don't really want to do Tidal Boon on Wounded instead of Binder, but that's the only way we can save a blight from here. So we do Tidal Boon, pushing stuff through the portal into the ocean, and then it's not enough to drown, so we can push it back into here, and we kill it off. It's not gonna be a drown, but it's a destroy, and I can push the Han as well somewhere. Yeah, it's gonna be anywhere on this board. But I can also just push the hind to here if I want to. I guess I just want to. I can take a bite here. Yeah, it's not bad. And then we have the paths tied within one range. I could move stuff into here. And this is gonna clear. This is gonna be a trouble. Yeah, I'm making an LC just by doing this. It's not worth it. This land at least is not gonna be an LC if I just let this land go. Can't really push this is the issue. I really want to touch these. Also, I can't really touch these as well. I don't have range. So I guess the best way is actually just stop the build. Yes. I guess I can perhaps type push this into here. Then I have some of the Han don't die tag to solve the land 6. Like I can solve this based on the range. I can solve this or this. These are basically the only ones I have. Or I can move them over here. It's gonna stop a town build. It's still gonna make this land NLC. How good is this actually? I can basically solve this land, but that requires me to place towns over. Yeah, I can't really even solve this land because it's gonna be adjacent to some random towns when escalation happens. Hmm. What if it goes back? I just stop the build like a normal person. Stopping the build is actually not that hard. Not that bad. I mean, yeah. Let's do this then. Pass type this into here. Like, so this land has no adjacent town, which is good. But then there's gonna have an escalation happening, and I need to plan around the escalation lands exactly so that this land has no adjacent towns. So if I escalate into here, assuming this town dies, escalate into here, it's gonna keep this land intact, which is good. And on this board though, I need to escalate exactly here and exactly here or here. These are potential lands that I can escalate or here. Yeah, also here is an escalation land. If I escalate here and here, it's not gonna even create an LC problem here, which is good. And on this board, I need to, on this board, it's gonna be tricky though. Probably here. Now on this board, I have to escalate here, no? Oh, we can just escalate here, but then I'm opening to a random uh coastal coastal special if the next card is this. But I think I can just plan around like this. If it's not wetland, we're like very happy. If it is wetland, we can have other options. So I guess we can just stop the LC happening on land 6. Also, we have a B, so it's like double insurance, which means we don't push stuff into here because it's gonna make it an LC if it happens. I guess I push it over here and call it a day. It's gonna be like what? Oh, it's gonna cause an LC. Ah, it's so bad. How can I even solve this? Like, I can push them over here, and then I have isolation with the Han don't die. Yeah, I think it's just safer to push stuff into a finder's board then. Okay, let's do this. So this is how what fast ties does. And then Wounded has a random binding 8 for 1 fear. Another point of damage, pushing with the Han. Um, I have no idea where to push it, probably over here. And then Ocean has a left innate, plus right innate, adding a Deeps token, finishing off the town. It's like very hard work to kill one town, but it is what it is then. Okay, time passes. So then, this is where, like, I can also just try to defend one of the mountains, probably just over here. Yeah, I can just defend, because I don't really have a use for the defense this turn. I can just take a bunch of flight on this turn, or I can just try. So Ocean plays the rest of its cards. For a girl, I actually want to save this land, not gonna lie, just because it's gonna be, it's gonna lose a presence, and I don't really want to lose presence because Ocean is gonna stop growing after it reaches 0-4. Finder definitely goes top track, I'm gonna still deciding if I want to G2 or G3. And Wounded can draft another minor. So go to ISO. Another defense, also entrancing. These are really insane cards, especially entrancing. Entrancing is a color deeps this cosplay. I can use that to stop a bunch of builds. By a bunch I mean just one, but still good enough. Also, color migrate is not a bad card as well. But I think it's actually entrancing, no? Entrancing is actually kind of too good. Stop a town build. Yeah, I think it's good enough. Taking entrancing, row into here. I can entrancing take these out and then oh wait, don't have enough action economy. Forget I said, but at least it's a play that we can try. Definitely we want to play elusive this turn. So I probably need Finder's help to solve some of the problems. Probably T-Boon. I can just T-Boon stuff. Wounded grows here, loses this presence and use the trap ability to grab the blade, and then we can just defend here. Take a blade here, take a blade LC here, and style. Finder. So I think it's actually worth it to just take. But I also don't have range here. Kind of weird. Do I drop the card? If I want to solve this land, if I want to solve this land, it's gonna. I have to use a T-Boon. But where's the T-bone target is another question. Um, like defense four is very close to being station. Hmm. I think it's fine to take an LC. Yeah, we can just draft majors because drafting majors give me a two range growth, which means I can get closer to ocean sport, which kind of has a lot of tax. Also, I need to get land six as well. But then I can just grow next turn, right? Go to land one through this ocean. So yeah, we can draft the major, but also we don't have ways to use this. Oh, it's actually quite weird. Oh, but we need range. We definitely need range. That's why we need to draft a major. Yeah, let's draft a major. Let's find this major. Oh, vitality. Oh, blazing. This is a ocean cosplay, which you don't really need. This is a bad card. Um, I think vitality has a lot of text into this situation. Also, blazing is not bad. We have like more efficient ways to kill towns, which is to push them into the ocean. I guess it's gonna be the infinite vitality. It's a guaranteed one less LC if bad things happen. So I believe it's worth it. And I can just play T-Boon on this turn. You can grow somewhere to uh take the T-Boon into. So it's actually best if it's a blight land. So it's gonna be here. Oh wait, gonna be problem. But this land is building. Oh, I can just T-Boon stuff into here. Oh, it's ravaging. Okay. Where is there anywhere that is safe? Okay, probably here. Yeah, I can go into here and let Ocean take the T-Boon into here, making this a coastal land, so it's a valid way to grow into. I mean, it can be pushed into. And then in the slow, it can just swallow, but it's gonna lose it to harm. I guess it's still fine. Okay, sure, let's do this. So we do Elusive from Wounded Parch, Resting Tide, 2 Fear, Defense 4. And we could do T-Boon, let Ocean take it, and taking this T-Boon into here with a town. And we have a right in A to isolate. So I guess we could isolate this one to let this land like at least uh be free. Yeah, I think it's good. Life's balance totes. Um, I believe it's top. If we do bottom, first of all, we lose 2 diseases, and this is gonna kill the town, and it's gonna be. Oh wait, if that's even here, yeah. I mean, actually trouble, huh? It's gonna gather the town. I forgot about this. Oh well, I guess it's still gonna be fine. I forgot it is gathering. And also, I don't really have other ways to go into. Yeah, I can't really reach this. Oh well, it's a misplay, I guess. I guess it's still fine. I think we're gonna have to do top. Because A, the lead is good. It stops further lands build. And B, I don't really want this town fail to trade. And there's no other places where the counter attacking, and we have Oh, I don't have slow damage. Oh, we have slow damage. Yeah, I think it's definitely this one. So life balance tells we do the far top. On each board, remove a beast, 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 adding a disease. We could stop an LC completely into here, which is kind of huge. We can also stop an LC happening from here, just basically for free. And we can add a disease over here to play around future back to back of the mountain. Everything is good. And then discard, discard, discard. Slow, nothing happens. Slow, nothing happens. Fast, add a blight. Okay. We can add a blight into here, maybe into the ocean. I mean, into the coastal so that we can have some easier time to solve this. Okay. And I believe the harm count is still healthy, so we don't need to worry about this. Okay, sure. So mountain ravages, this ravages, we counterattack, kill it. And now this land has no adjacent town, so it's free from the um blight. And we ravage over here. It's not an LC yet. Ravage here, and we got one LC. So find a LC one ravage, and Sand's gonna build, 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 and we need to gather from land C for C first. Ah, this is such a big mistake. Gather, and together, and we have to gather from this mountain. Next turn is actually Sands back to back. Oh well, it's not good. Isolate. And we need to escalate. There's only gonna be one escalation on this board, which is good. We probably escalate over here. And Fire Ocean's board is gonna escalate twice. I can, in a land without Town of Light, I prefer to do this on the coastal. Same for Finder, escalate here and here. Okay. Um, so you can probably add a Deeps token and kill stuff here. And we don't really have a target for Swallow because we miscalculated the gather. But at least killing town is still value, I guess. Yeah. We could add a Deeps token into here. And then we can chip out the town because they have -1 health. And Wounded has some left innate and push stuff. So we have a bunch of lands ravaging. And these backs to backs are very cancer. Kind of want to solve these. So I can take a blight here for sure. And then Finder probably has an infinite vitality tag into one of these. I can probably take some dudes out. Oh, still gonna be LC. Ah, you can take a blight here for sure. Yeah, I think the tag is I use the left innate to push the harm and the blight into here, and then next turn ocean just hard defend it. And take the infinite vitality. Actually, I just want to might as well just push stuff out. This land can be the Hondo died. Depends on the situation, but I believe I need to push the Blight and Tahan into land 1 with the left and A so that Ocean can defend it. I need to spend one isolation on this land as all though. And we could Vitality on land 2. I have no idea on land 6 for now, but also land 7 needs some taking care of. Oh well, I think we'll manage. Ocean reclaims. Drafting a miner. Uh, cycles. Arc entangled. Terrain type is wrong. I can keep my presence here without regarding this as a presence. I mean, regarding this as a coastal. Uh, Scream disease probably has some tag. Not gonna lie. Hmm. Well, we could let wounded drop the major. Because first of all, this card is in the discard, and I think if we are dead set into a renew path, this card is not gonna see any plays in general. So you can safely just forget this card. And second, we have like a tidal boon, and we kind of also need some solutions to these lands. So I think it's gonna be a major on Wounded's part. And solidify. Oh well. Hmm. I mean, sure. Solidify is solidify. Yeah, I don't really mind the solidify. Smile. Mm, definitely can't really threshold it, but I guess it's gonna be fine. Can just do solidify. But can I solve two land for the solidify? I don't really have the range for that. Is the issue? Oh well. Um, I probably can use solidify next turn though. I solidify here, solve these two lands, and another land by Finder's Portal. Hmm. Yeah, I think it's not that bad. I think this turn is actually where we need to do this, so that we can get some Dahan here and Dahan don't die. So I don't have a right innate to isolate though, so next turn is still gonna be trouble. But the next turn I have a infinite vitality to solve one of the lands, and then I also want to the Han don't die here. It's like the perfect solution to this land. If I have the Han don't die. Hmm. I think Ocean is gonna take Spring Disease, not gonna lie. Oh wait, Spring Disease is actually insane. Huh. Oh yeah, it's gonna actually gonna be Spring Disease. So play my defense, play these cards. Do I have enough energy? I don't. So I need to get rid of one of the cards. It's definitely not gonna be Grasping Tides. It's gonna be Tidal Boom. Okay. So play these cards. Only one option with the Tidal Boom, which is kind of sad, but Here's what it is. The finder can grow into here, and we do these two cards. Do I need to do screen disease? Question mark. I can also let finder push wounded presence into the ocean and then do the drowning. Yeah, I don't need to do screen disease actually, but these are all one costs. Hmm. It's probably actually cycles, at least with the blight heal, and they just fast. So don't take screen disease. Just play Tidal Bloom like a normal person. And wounded goes into here, maybe. Okay, so this is the shenanigan that I'm trying to do. Also, I need to do renew. Ah, serene, actually. We serene this turn. So what's gonna happen is that, first of all, Finder uses the left innate to push this presence through the portal into the ocean. And then Wounded can use draw through the portal, push into the ocean, drown, spit out into this flight land, and we can destroy them. And we used entrancing to do the same trick, drowning them. And then we have grasping tide, defend 2, and defend 4 to fear over here. Call to the deeps, gather drown. And then we have aid, getting these two to hung here. Actually, I can only destroy 2 less to hung, huh? But that means I just put this to hung over here, and then the hung don't die. So it's still not enough to solve all the problems. At least a bunch of problems are solved. And Wounded can also grab light into here, so that Ocean's gonna speed run 3 blade. Ocean, like Wounded has 1 extra blade from the life 7 still, so it can just give out the blade resource out. And then Fine is gonna take another 2 blade as well, and this is still gonna be LC. Wonder if I can make this way better. But I guess it's still fine. I take like 2 LC quarter, but then I'm gonna be stabilized. So yeah, promising farmland like exists. Add a beast to land without blight at its town. Sure. Our beasts are back. Kinda huge. We could just add a beast here. Hope some shenanigans happen. The hunt defense. Ooh, so it's gonna be like what? Defense 2, defense 6. Okay. So Sans Ravage. This is defended. So take a blight, not an LC. It's gonna the hunt don't die, not an LC. Well, it was exactly 7 damage. It could have been edge cased, but we were lucky, I guess. The hunt don't die. Kill, and take a blight. And we go to 2 LCs on Finder's Fort. Then we need to build in the sand as well. So basically a build happens here, happens here, happens here. And we need to gather as well. We're gonna gather from board C first. Gather like this. Gather like this. I still want to reduce the town count on this mountain because it's gonna be scary. Gather like this. Gather like this. And explore into the coast. So Coast Explorer is usually the worst explorer because I mean the second Coast Explorer is actually bad because you're gonna line up with Reminder card and it's like three Ravages, which is like bad in general. So how are things? Ocean can let Finder take a Tidal Boon, solve this land, and Wounded can grow into here, take a Solidify on itself to solve these lands, and then Finder can also make a portal into land 6, so it solidifies solves like 3 lands, which is kind of huge. Sure. We're gonna have a total of 6 cost next turn. Yeah, I have enough energy to sustain ourselves. We can let Finder take the Tidal Boon, push the town into the ocean. Did I add 2 energy? I think I didn't. Push, spit out, damage, die, and I can also push the. Oh, I forgot to add gather into here. I can also push these two towns. I probably can push them. Actually, I have no idea. Over here, I guess. And then we have a random swallow, which also doesn't have any use. Oh well, it is what it is then. I have the left and right innate though. I had a Deeps token here. I probably can just solve this land by a bunch of Deeps tokens. I mean, yeah, sure, we can just do this. We can add a Deeps token from the right innate. Deeps, Deeps, and I do like left innate twice to kill off the city. And Wounded has a random left innate. We can push stuff into the ocean and push into the Han to here, drowning them. And then Ocean can just try to solve this land by drowning with Wounded gathering the blight. Yeah. Alright. Next turn, Wounded G3. Into these. Grabbing an animal, even though I'm dead set into the water path, just in case, in a very small chance case, I'm switching my mind, going to trust path though, but it's not very likely. So Ocean reclaims, and Finder doesn't need to do Vitality this turn, interestingly enough. So Finder can still draft a major. And Tsunami. Tsunami actually has a very interesting text with Ocean, just because you can make a lot of lands coastal. But it's hard to threshold. Actually, it's not even hard. Is it actually Tsunami? Because next turn is going to be coastal turn, right? I think Tsunami actually has text, not gonna lie. I have a water on the track, but I can't really threshold is the issue. I kind of need a slow to fast to actually make this card work. If it's not the coastal turn, it's gonna lose a bunch of value. Maybe it's actually Pentup, because Pentup at least solves some problems. Also, we have Blood Rack, which is kind of interesting as well. It's a AoE defense. For example, we can do Blood Rack here. And have some portal to do other shenanigans. But I still need to stack it. Maybe it's Mothering Investigation. It's almost a free threshold with a top track. I can just threshold it now, actually. So jungle or wetland, maybe it's actually smoldering. Like it at least is a land solve with only one card play. This is going to be solved by ocean pretty much, I believe. So it's either this land or this land. Also, there's an interesting decision if I want to pull the blight into the ocean. Because once I pull blight into the ocean, every push is going to just immediately destroy the town. But then Finder has to pay responsibility if it wants to do that. But I guess it's still fine, right? Finder hasn't done any pushes that could result in a town push so far. I mean, not any, but like it can be easily dodged. So I guess it's still fine if I want to pull the blight into the ocean. Probably it's a doable idea. So I guess it's actually smoldering, not gonna lie. I do smoldering for getting catch tied, I guess, going top track, playing smoldering, grabbing a plant in the track, so we can threshold smoldering. It can kill the town city um can kill the town city dude combination. We can grow into here and just kill stuff. Oh, I can't. I really have to grow into here, huh? Which is still fine. I can kill off this inland. It's not gonna solve anything, but well, let's do this. I mean, next time we have a vitality, you can solve this land. So this is not gonna be a threat. Just that ocean needs to solve a bunch of problems, and as well as wounded. At least wounded is gonna come in line, so I guess it's fine. So ocean still does the exact same thing, right? We can even try to drown a land if I go swallow instead of light heal, which I think is kind of good. I go into here, joining the party with wounded. Did I forget to destroy anything? I think I should have destroyed one presence, right? It should be like this, yeah. This is the correct presence count. And then I can also, yeah, I think I grew into here last turn, and I forgot to destroy. So last turn I should destroy this one. And now we can still place a presence. It's probably gonna be here to have better access. And then we can destroy this one. So now we need to be careful about which blight is gonna be gathered. We definitely want to stop the blight here. And this land is probably, I don't know, probably solvable. So I guess I should have left out a presence to here instead of here. So in that case, we can grab the blight into here. Ocean's still gonna defend this, so this land is pretty much safe. This land, there's a chance I'm gonna let it go, just a chance. So I think it's better to pull the blight out before that happens. And Fine is gonna solve this land from infestation. Depends on the situation. Okay, so Wounded takes Solidify on itself, utilizing Destroyed Presence over here, here, and here. So these are gonna pretty much be skipped. And that's it. Ocean, you fear defend 4. Call the Deeps. Call the Deeps can stop a bunch of builds. A bunch of, I mean, only one. You can stop a build here. And that is gonna make this land not build anything. Yeah, I think I like this idea. So I call the Deeps into here. Right, event. Uh, exactly one coastal city. Okay, so these two boards are hit, but that comes with the town push, right? Yeah, I can. Hmm. Also stricken, which is not affecting anything. Yeah, I think adjacent to a coastal land without coastal city. I mean, we could do here. We could do this. I can kill two towns without worrying anything. I can push this land, stop a city build, and then I can take a city here. Yeah, I think I like this plan. And on this board, I need to add a town into here, then push it into here, maybe. Yeah, let's do this. And on this board, I can also push a town. Um, I mean, sure, I can stop a city build, which is still nice, I guess. Okay, field card. The Hunt defense. Um, sure. I have a defense 5 here, by the way. Still not good enough, but close enough. So Sam's gonna Ravage, skip, 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 Ravage. Oh, wait. Oh, but we had Hunt defense. Because the town push, I forgot about this land is gonna have adjacent town by this, but then we're saved by the field card. Well, simply flip. So Ravage, Ravage, we still go Blighted on Wonders board, and it's a tune Essence. Ocean has like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Finders has a bunch. Wounded has a bunch as well, but at least we have solidified. So I guess it's gonna be fine. So Ravage and then Coastal's gonna build. Build, build, build. No build. Build, build, build a city. And then we explore into the mountains. Actually, before that, I need to gather. And before I saw the uh Terra 2 card, I actually need to shuffle them so that I can do the gather without any kind of information. So gonna be like this. So we gather from board C first. Land one has to gather this. Nothing to gather. Nothing to gather. Board B need to gather like this, and then gather this. There's nothing to gather. And on this board, I need to gather from land into land one. Nothing, nothing. Okay. Then we explore into the wetland. Explore, 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 and escalate. Only one town in general, so I can escalate into here, escalate into here, escalate into, actually I can escalate into the sands, and we can escalate into the mountain jungle, and we go to the reminder card, add a city to a city without, to a land without one. Uh, so, um, can I drown this land without, I can't really do this, right? Because I need to drown this land. I can still drown this land by adding a city, so I guess it's fine doing this. And this it's not gonna create any trouble postal. So yeah, this land is gonna be drowned for sure. We can add a city over here. We can add a city on this board though. It's gonna only be here. So oh, actually, we can add a city here by making this a portal. I mean, still gonna make this wetland a trouble, but at least land three is kind of solvable. Uh, I mean, sure. And on this board, I can do the same trick. What the heck? I can add a city over here by making this a coastal. Yeah, at least this land is solvable if I don't put a city over here. And then we can add towns to three inlands with the fewest stuff. Oh, it's gonna be scuffed because it's gonna like have double town builds. Escalate reminder card, reminder card, reminder card, reminder card, reminder card. It's actually still not easy because the wetland build is gonna threaten a lot. Oh well, it's kind of slow. I'd probably just do the left innate deeps token. I mean, right innate add a deeps token first, adding it here. Oh wait, I can instead escalate into, I mean, reminder card into here so that this land is not gonna be a trouble. So I deeps token here, deeps token somewhere else. I think preferably this land, huh? Then we could do the left innate, repeat it twice into here, destroy, destroy, and drown. And I push this deeps token. I'm gonna push it over here. And we can use Tidal Boon on Finder. So Finder can push the town, and it's because it's ocean's ability, it's not gonna drown anything. It's not gonna pay responsibility. I can also push the Dahan into the ocean. So wording is move them to any coastal land instead of drowning them. So I can get the Han for some counterattack value, or I can get them over here. Then what? Then I don't really have a answer for this though. So Ocean probably can defend this, and Wounded can use the Water Innate, so that the Han is still gonna remain here before I decide where to use them, just for ease out the mental load. These are gonna be called the deeps for sure. So this board is like very solved. This is gonna be the infinite vitality. This is gonna be defended. This is gonna be pushed from wounded part. Yeah, so we can do rack, solve this land, drown, left innate, unfear, push them into the ocean. You can also push to Dahan, but there's no adjacent land with my presence, so pushing to Dahan doesn't really have too much text. Probably can push over here to play around. Yeah, I can just water innate solve this with renew. So this land is also solved. I can use the right innate to kill stuff and then hmm, we can just resolve swallowing infestation first. Finder's presence is in like very weird places, so we can basically only do infestation over here. And oh, it's actually not jungle wetlands, so it's not gonna have too much text as well. This is awkward. This is so awkward. I guess I can solve this though. It's not gonna be amazing, but at least it's something. Yeah, let's do this. Infestation. Yeah, I believe I added a two here, so it's gonna be like what? Added the least, kind of insane. And I need to pay responsibility. Destroy presence. I guess I don't need presence here anymore. Voice of the lie. I can destroy the presence here. Okay. And then we'll have swallow, which yeah, obviously does nothing. we still have the right innate to kill stuff and then do stuff. Mm, so this land is what if I renew, the city is gonna be gone, and I get like a bunch of Dahan here for defense 3, and that's basically it. Is it enough? Defense 3 against 5 damage is still not enough. So I guess I need to do right innate here, killing off the dude and pushing the Dahan. So then it's barely enough. And then we can spend all the resources to solve this land. Yeah, I think this is the idea. Also, I have block water. Oh, block water actually has a bunch of text. We can stop a double town build over here. Yeah, let's do this. All right. Now we reclaim. Time passes, reclaim. And since Mondo doesn't really have too much tech energy income, we can just drop the miner. Oh, constancy. Oh, call it the hallways. Um, like I mean, constancy is still constancy, right? There's no way constancy is bad. Reclaim our ocean. So the thing about constancy on wounded is that it's usually too off element that you don't want to use this. But because we are playing a very weird comp and it's a very combo centric comp, having constancy actually really helps out Finder or I mean Ocean is not that constancy reliant, but it's still good to have with a bunch of energy injection. Sorry. So oh wait, why do I have only 4 cards? I think I reclaimed twice, right? Huh? This is like what? This is turn 5. I grow, reclaim. Yeah, I think I should have one more card. What the heck? Why did I only? Hmm. Yeah, I think Ocean forgot to draft a card, is what I suspect. Unless Ocean drafted the major and whiffed, which I don't think these are Ocean's drafts, right? Yeah, I think Ocean's just drafted one less card. Is my suspect. I'm gonna draft a card on Ocean. Uh, so this is the last turn's draft. I think it's gonna be a minor. I actually have no idea. Probably I was wrong, but I'm gonna assume this. Sophisticated, I need range. Fire in the Sky is not a bad card actually. It can solve some problems, maybe. Maybe it's actually domesticated with Finder Press, Finder Self, or Fire in the Sky is also good enough. Let's do Fire in the Sky because it requires less action to make it work. And Finder can draft another major, probably go into here. Inspire. Winds. Winds is actually not a bad card in general. I think it's even better than Inspire. Hmm. Thoughts? I mean, Winds plus Infinite Vitality. It's gonna be like what? Air, water on a track. It's not a threshold, but at least it solves this land. Inspire is okay. It's also good because it removes stuff, but then it's still kind of cursed against HOC, right? Because HOC has more health. Yeah, I think it's gonna be wins. You also don't have to take responsibility with it, which is like bonus point. I can just play these 2 cards, and I can get I can't really threshold this, right? Yeah. Also this. So I can get 1 extra isolation with this Earth, or I can get another push with the left and eight. I believe actually isolation has more text, not gonna lie. So then we probably grow into here, making a sacred site. And Ocean still has another draft. I can draft a major since I have like now 7 energy. And these are insane drafts, not gonna lie. So Spiders is a card in general. Like although we don't have a way to threshold it, which makes this card like less good, but it's still good. Still a very good skip. FRT, the short description is HLC killer, also exaltation. But if it was not for FRT, maybe I was just going for exaltation to make use of Ocean's insane energy income, which is not insane to this matchup because like I haven't pushed too much, but it's still kind of insane. And with FRT, now my game plan is to find a card to threshold FRT and then wrap up the game. I can probably forget Fire in the Sky since we already have a solution with winds. And we can play these cards, Call of the Deeps. Y'all want to draw another land this turn? I mean, I could. And there's nothing stopping me to do this, right? Because I can, the coastal card is already passed. So yeah, let's just do this again. And Wounded is supposed to do these two plant cards, and then Entrancing with Waters Renew, right innate. Yeah, so it thresholds the innate, which is very huge for us. We can also do Floodwater, or I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, okay, sure, let's do this. So we do Condo Deeps. You can also call the Deeps here, and then Wounded can Entrancing here, which does exactly the same thing, but um, Wounded only has range on this board. So yeah, let's do this. Then we do Entrancing, gather into the ocean. Then we have Draw. Before we draw, we do the innate here. Gather, gather. Make this a Dahan. Any of these, even 3. Then we have Draw. Um, I do Grasping Tonight first. Because the decision of draw is actually very interesting. I have a bunch of options. Vitality here. Then we have Rinse, 1 fear, defense 6, downgrading a town. And I probably can just draw this stuff into here to stop a double city build, double town build. Hmm. It's not a bad idea. And then we can do isolation on this land and then isolation on this land as well. I mean, yeah, I could let the town gather and then just drown it in the slow. It's a free kill. And I believe instead of drowning these two, I just drown these two so that this land is actually defendable. It's still edge casey, but that we can pray. Smile. And we do attuned essence. We can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we need to destroy from Ocean's part. Or we just destroy this one, or actually destroy the sacred site. Wounded has to destroy. Um, we have too much presence over here on this board, so probably destroy this one. And Finder also has to destroy. It's the most painful destroy. Probably this one. Okay. Event. Eager Explorer. Okay, sure. East push. Um, sure, let's push it over here. This push. Don't want to push. 2 fear per land with Han cities. We have like 2 fear on this board, and then that's everything. Okay. Figure number one, Ravage skip. I have like basically every Ravage taken care of, so I guess we don't need to. Doesn't affect coastal. Disease is not a source for exploring, which has basically no text. Oh wait, Uh, I think ocean doesn't exist for fear card, right? So I guess I can't isolate the ocean. Yeah, I was thinking, oh, there's a disease. I can isolate the ocean, but I guess it doesn't work this way. Well, it doesn't matter. So coastal ravage, coastal ravage, coastal ravage, coastal ravage, killing a. Actually, I can just yeah, just kill the city and deal 1 damage to the town. And we need to build in the wetland. We need to gather, isolation, gather, isolation, gather, and gather this, gather from the jungle, I guess. Then we explore into the jungles. Still need to escalate once on each board though. Jungle, 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 jungle. Escalate here, escalate. Uh, don't have to escalate here. It's a yikes. Oh, maybe I can just do it here. Yeah, forget I said. Escalate here. Alright. Also doesn't affect coastal, which means this is not explored. This is not explored. Right, now we still have some slows. We need to solve this, especially this, and these, which I think is still very solvable. Okay, we have a tidal ruin. Unfortunately, it's not gonna solve anything. Yeah, I should have gathered a town and take the tidal burn, but who knows? I can I can just drown the town with tidal burn, getting that into wounded, because wounded kind of needs some energy now. Push, clean up, destroy. I have a swallow which still has not text, and I do the left innate, drowning it, and I could do the right innate, getting some deep token fun going. Probably add it here and add another into here. There's a blight here. Probably I can kill some stuff. There's ocean, there's finder, and wounded has a left innate, also a rack. We could do rack, 2 fear, pushing these. At least I can solve this. And then left innate, push, step into here. So now we only need to solve this all of a sudden, which is kind of good enough. Right, time passes, and ocean reclaims. Drafting miners looking for a land card. Goalie will do. and we can gather this back into the ocean for like double sacred site. We can now do Golay, FRT, Calm the Deeps to threshold. Oh, I need animal. Oh, I was too used to playing Fangs and Many Minds and Wonder Waters where animal is never a problem. Okay. Okay, fine. I mean, just do this one shot is still good enough, I guess. So, oh, Finder, Finder still has some text, right? I can trust another major and reclaim it to card plays. Like worst case scenario, I can just let Wonder Water solve this land. I find a portal. So it's still not that bad. Yeah, it's still okay if I don't reclaim at all. We can drop another major, yeah. Unlock e-call. E-call. E-call is actually very interesting. Then it's a solve multiple lands in one card kind of card. I can like solve a ton of those into here, for example. Yeah, I think e-call is kind of good. And we can forget wins, I guess. Playing these two cards, getting a presence into here so the wounded can start doing stuff. Playing these two cards, Ocean. Does Ocean need to do FRT at all? I mean, FRT is able to solve this land, right? It's not that bad. And Wounded can, yeah, then Wounded doesn't really need to solve this land if we have kind of the equal. Yeah, let's do this. So Wounded can D3 go into top track and playing the rest of the cards so that it has some scaling happening and also can offer a constancy, which is like double strong. We can um, go into here. Actually, we do have the coverage into here. And I can do here for it. So Ocean definitely doesn't really need to speed run the drown. So you can do Golay, Tidal Burn, playing a mega mega defense. I mean mega support role. Okay, so now we can do constancy into Ocean. We can have ambushes, which does nothing, but I guess it doesn't matter. We can do Golay on Wounded, actually on Ocean. I mean on Finder, 3 energy. Do flocking, add a beast, gather, gather, damage, and then push, and then clean up. So you can just grab the blade so that these are just dying. Yeah, you can push and then let them die for some energy income. I have cycles, we can just heal some blight, which doesn't really do too much now that we're blighted, but and then we can do recall into here. Gather a bunch of stuff. Can also gather probably this into here through the portal. It's like 2 range, right? Yeah. And I also need to gather the Han. Also need to gather beasts. And I can isolate this land, which is very important. And so Um, Probably can go for another isolation with the stuff. I can even threshold this card, right? If I go plant. So if I go plant, it's a auto threshold, and it's also isolation. So I can use my retinate to isolate somewhere else. Probably this ocean. And wounded can hmm, where do I grow? I think I grew into here, so I guess I can grow instead into here, and then we use the retinate to gather the Han, trigger Serene, downgrade, and then use elusive to kill off this dude. Finder has a random push, which I don't think there's any use for the random push. There could be. I mean, I could push at the Han and then do whatever he has to push at the Han. I don't know. Save it from disease, I guess. Okay. Oh wait, eager explorers. So last turn. So last turn. This build, right? But there's no adjacent land without invaders. I remember. There's probably one here, so I can add a one here to the eager explorer on this board. On this board, though, nothing's happening, and on this board, this is happening. So I guess I have to add explorer into here. Okay. So we do attuned essence. We can destroy presence, destroy this one, and then we don't have to destroy anymore. Actually, destroy that one because this board is like very, very mega done. And I can destroy from Finder. Destroy this one, I guess. And Wounded also needs to destroy. Probably destroy this one. Okay. Local diaspora is isolated, so we're not affected. East here, though. One, one, two, three, four, five. Five here. Kind of good. Push from blight to non-blight. So we need to push these probably into here. And on this board, we need to push this blight into here. And on this board, since the are not affected by blight, we probably need to push stuff like this. Or we can push stuff onto Wounded's board because I'm afraid of a thousand struggle is going to happen. Uh, Presence defense, okay, sure. So Wetland Ravage, nothing happens. Jungle Build, Cricket, and then we do Gather. Gather this, gather this, and word D, nothing to gather. This word, nothing to gather, nothing to have to gather this one. But I think it's gonna be okay. Mountain Wetland Explorer. Mountain Wetland Wetland Mountain Isolated Isolated Mountain Wetland Mountain Wetland. Okay. So uh we can take the tidal boon. Probably can let Wounded take the tidal boon to push the town to here and then drown it. Then Ocean, I mean, Wounded can use the Weapon 8 to push stuff into the ocean, drowning everything. And Deeps, there's actually no place for Deeps to have any use. Okay, so now we can add some random beef token. Probably one here, one in the middle of the world. And then we use the left innate twice to chip it down. I'm pretty sure I'm not playing stuff optimally, but at this point, I think it's just doing the playing cards for fun. Oh, I also have a random another isolate. Didn't really realize. Where's the shore? And push it into here, I guess. Then wounded can just gather them out and have a random blood water. Let's add a beast disease. Okay. Now we have constancy, walking. We'll probably go to 5 card playing the G3, which I think is good, right? So find the reclaims, dropping another major, looking for a game closer. Uh, these are not really cards. Then Ocean can do G3, drafting another major, and Click Shift. We do have enough disease to remove for Click Shift, and we do have a coastal city as well. So yeah, let's do Click Shift then. Can we threshold it though? Not very likely though. Oh, it's kind of a shame. We can just do this and don't play flagship then. Throw, push, push, and push. Call me the Hound event, smile. Finder draft has no text. We can draft another major as well, and vigor. Vigor is vigor. Let's do vigor then. We can draft major and start ditching out solidify, because solidify is a help us survive card, which I don't think we need now that our dumplings has not shown up, and we probably have enough time to just kill stuff. So when it does draw, this turn we can still play on elements. Wait, do we need to? I don't think we need to. We can do this, constancy. Yeah, I think it's better text in general. Or we can just do a rack to hit the left and 8. And finder. Oh, finder probably needs to fly into here to combine these two dumplings. We can still do this and do fade probably. Can grab a earth for some more isolations. Now we do call it the deeps. Actually, I think I need to fly into here. Is it real though? No. I think I still stay here. You call it the deeps. Gather, drown. Then we have our FRT again to root here. I don't know. Feels kind of weird. killing two dudes, stopping a build. We have Grasping Tide, which does nothing. Oh, it's actually not a nothing, but we have Aid. Probably aid stuff from here into here because the reclaim we have like infinite range. Have a left and aid, can push them as well. Push them into here. Right and aid, isolate here. Right and aid, isolate here. Actually, here is a better isolation target. And we can get constancy into Finder, to energy, to draw stuff into the ocean, drown. I have the innate as well. And do gather, gather, downgrade, downgrade, beasts. Right. Now, white card again. Probably remove this one. Ocean just rule this turn. Ocean has like what? Yeah, it still has 5. So I guess I have to destroy one. Probably make here. Finder has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, also has 5. Kind of sad. Probably can remove this sacred site. Actually, maybe forgetting Solidify is a problem, but add a blight to a land without presence. Destroy 2 presence from each board to be protected. Land destroy from each board. So if Wounded destroys these boards' presence, I think Wounded can afford to. Because this board is like very empty in general. On this board though, I definitely don't want Finder to destroy stuff, so I guess Wounded can destroy again. On this board, Wounded destroys again. Oh, it's gonna open me to like very edge cases. I guess still fine, because I can G3 next turn. Yeah, I can still destroy. So I destroyed this. No, I need to destroy these two. These push. Stop a build. Oh. I think it's a bug, because I have presence over here. Let me just add the presence into the ocean. Just in case this bug shows again. I'm gonna lock it, so like, and then draw some random doodles to make sure that I don't regard this as a real presence. So we can push into here. The hunt gather. Oh, kills off everything if I do this. Okay. So there's dude here, here, and here. And at the hunt, okay. We probably can gather at the hunt here. And on this board, gather the hunt here. Shikar, remove 2 dudes or a town from a land with the hunt. Stop build. Huge. And since I just gathered, I can't really do anything about this. Okay, then we remove, I guess. For jungle ravagers, mountain wetland, we're gonna build. And we need to gather on this board. Gather, gather. Mountain wetland, isolated. And we explore into sands mountains. Isolate, isolate. Right. We can do rack to we can just defend this, so we don't need to rack stuff into here. I can just rack this into this pile. And then we'll have the left and 8. 1 fear. and push stuff. Oh, I have a presence. Oh, I don't have a presence here. I just realized. Definitely I can just push stuff, start pushing stuff into the ocean like this. Ocean has a drown, which does nothing. Oh, I can drown a dude now. Kind of huge. Then Deep's token and damage. Sure, we can add a Deep's token over here and another Deep's token over here. I can repeat it twice, so we can do like what? Killing 2 towns in here? Or we can just kill the city over here. Let's just kill the city over here. We have ways ashore. We can push stuff into this quote unquote coastal. And then we can just push half plus one, pushing all the towns into here. Yeah, I think we're like very close to winning. Oh, just kill all the towns, right? Which is not very hard to solve or to do. Oh my word. Why are we defeated all the time? Doesn't matter. Wounded G3 and reclaim probably this. Ocean can reclaim the card as well. I mean, binder with constancy. So we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. So now we have I don't have the threshold bigger, just kidding. I can do elusive ambitious and take an animal instead of water on the track. So we have a vigor, which I don't think it matters now. Hmm. Get stuff into here and here. Okay. And Ocean can just play a bunch of cards. Probably just e-call because it's like very, very strong into the situation. Because I was just trying to close off the game. Can get a moon on the track. I can take G2 to play another card. Yeah, we can have a bunch of crazy pushes. Ocean, reclaim, get back into the ocean. Drafting another major. UG. Wizard Command. Wizard Command, ironically, probably is a card. Let's take Wizard Command. Getting this, playing FRT, playing this, playing Flagship. Oh, Flagship doesn't really have too much text. Need 3 suns though. I don't think I have enough sun cards though. Yeah, unfortunately, I do these cards. Alright, so now we can just officially use Finder's Lectinate to push stuff into here and repeat push stuff into here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 views and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, counting is hard. I have 12 towns, 8 dudes, 2 cities. I can push half plus. Oh, wait. I can't really waste my push half plus one. Hold on. But we'll get there. We can just e-call here. But I need a sacred set. Hey, I can do this. I can fly. I do e-call, gathering stuff into here through the portal. And wounded can use the uh draw through the portal, draw stuff into here. Yeah, now we can just push half plus one. So now I just need the back. The back is easier. So we now have like what 24 invaders. Push half plus one. It's gonna push 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 1, 13. We can push these stuff into the ocean. What is the random town? Um, but I guess, what's the random town? Huh? But maybe it doesn't matter because I can just reader and kill it. And then we need to pay responsibility. Oh, we just win. How do we win? We're still two towns. What the heck is this? The scripting is so bad. Um, Need to pay responsibility, lose my energy, destroy presence, and we do the push have plus one again. Push, push, pay responsibility again. And I think we officially win, right? Because we don't have towns. Okay, sure. Yeah, it's a very fun game for sure. Uh, like find an ocean plus any spirit that can like push stuff like very easily is a fun experience. And more fun is that usually Serene special rule is kind of very important for the water solo. But since we have ocean in this game, I just rarely use the swing rule. I basically just picked the healing card because that was the closest healing card I can pick on turn 3. And I needed to G3 on turn 4, so I just picked this one. And yeah, with Finder's help, I can get my presence into the ocean more easily and I can gather stuff into the ocean, and that's very strong. Also, all these good major polls are generally very fun. Like the early game Solidify solves a lot of problems, and then Flocking, E-Call. These are all pretty strong cards. And yeah, it's a very fun experience to work 3 boards as one board. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we're gonna see you next time.